Bitcoin recently crossed over the $66,000 mark to register its most remarkable all-time high ever. The greatest crypto on the planet has placed all the altcoins on their marks to hit newer price ranges. For some cryptos, the prepping activities are heightened. Such altcoins like XRP with increased network activity portray an even greater propensity to hit the ceiling in no time. So yes, we've got a quick minor update for you regarding XRP because we can see the possibility of a breakout imminent, just as the prices continue to hold above their support levels. On the other hand, expert predictions put this coin at some stampede, as we can see an increase in network growth, yet with no corresponding increase in price. As that trend brings us to the topic of today's discussion, XRP will dip to some newer lows, right before the massive breakout, thereby providing prospective and existing XRP investors with an even more incredible buy opportunity. One I suppose you don't want to miss out on. Stay tuned for more on that. Welcome back to Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. Feed the algorithm gods. We'll love you for it. We'll be right back after this.
GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP.
Looking at XRP's price action from a technical standpoint, the wave structure from Elliott wave perspective, we could confidently assert that XRP is looking quite bullish after the digital asset experienced a recent outstretch of 5 waves from June through September. On the other hand, we could still consider this wave A of a 3-wave ABC rally. Thus, after a sleek withdrawal in wave B, XRP seems ready for a continued rally towards wave C. Given the structure of wave C as a motive wave, we should expect to see a new 5-wave bullish cycle that can easily send the price of XRP to our September highs, between $1.50 to $1.70. Just as indicated by the chart, before XRP forms a nice bullish setup with subwaves 1 and 2, right before it preps for a jump into wave 3, we expect to see XRP dip a little to the lower lows before we see those higher highs. But should the bulls fail to take the price of XRP above the 85 cents invalidated level, then we might not be seeing any jump after all. Instead, we could see XRP looking to exit the $1 support zone. Thus, we should be expecting some great buy setups on the lower timeframes. On the H4, XRP is forming a structure as indicated by the channel in red. However, the upper trend line is not yet valuable and hints of a new swing high forming around. Thus, the projection in purple portrays what we are to consider as our trigger swing. The trigger that investors are expected to wait for before buying after a momentum close above that swing structure that's expected to form is labeled by the gray zone. Meanwhile, until the buy signal is fully activated, XRP would be bearish. Thus, it can still trade lower down the support or perhaps break downward to newer lows. At this point, the entry zone will only be taken if all strategies' rules are satisfied. On that note, I suggest that you keep this pair on your watch list and see if the management of your trading procedures is satisfied after all. What we currently have on XRP, starting from the monthly time frame, we have a market with a powerful impulse to the upside, followed by the ongoing correction. However, suppose we're to measure the correction. In that case, all we have to do is take the Fibonacci from the lower range of the impulse to a higher capacity. Given the chart's trend, we have the market retracing to a 0.76 Fibonacci retracement level based on the monthly inspiration. Currently on the monthly chart, XRP seems to be testing the 0.628 golden ratios of the Fibonacci taken on a 7-day impulse. At the moment, the 0.628 Fibonacci is lining up at this point, as it's looking to be spiking even further, but more so rejecting the trend to the upside. So basically, XRP is currently testing the Fibonacci levels one after another. And usually in situations like this, you do see more upswing on the weekly time frame. Furthermore, we can see how XRP has been rejecting a resilient historic structure on the 7-day chart. The structure was adding a solid support in the past before the market broke it to the downside, during which our previous support turned resistance here. Following that, the XRP market eventually broke out of that zone, returning to the last resistance into support, a trend that is likely to happen a few more times before we hit the skies. Thus, we can expect that the market would create some more dips right before an onward continuation to the upside, which would take us to the above $2 level. On the weekly chart, everything seems to be quite bullish. However, suppose we're to drop down to the daily time frame. In that case, we can see how the market is trying to break above its current resistance, just as Bitcoin has broken out of its weeks-long resistance. Thus, we could see the market rejecting this zone to the downside twice from this point on here, just as we're about to get in around 8 hours a daily close right after XRP retests above this resistance point. Therefore, we should see that eventually happening. Rest assured it'll pave the way for more continuation to the upside. Even though everything seems quite bullish for XRP, the prices are approaching a potential continuation to the upside. Therefore, now, more than ever, we have to be more reactive than predictive on all fronts, relating to the best time frames from a directional perspective, such as the daily, monthly, and weekly charts. Seeing as the price of XRP has dipped by 14% from its swing high of $1.18 registered on Saturday, October 16th, to tag the downside trend line of the dominant chart pattern. Whereas XRP was almost on the verge of dropping below the dollar mark, a key technical indicator hints about the possibility of the swing low setting the local bottom in the interim. Over the last couple of days, the price of XRP has been cooped up in a descending parallel channel on the 4-hour chart, just as we continue to see the digital asset record lower highs and lower lows. The momentum reversal indicator, hinting at a likely bottom signal that suggests that XRP is ready to move higher. We could conveniently see the token sealed into a consolidation pattern. The pattern portrayed by the XRP chart indicates that the asset could be oscillating between the upper and lower boundaries of the channel before exposing a much bigger directional target. In the event of this drop towards the downside trendline of the chart pattern, the price of XRP would likely tag the topside trendline at $1.17 as its next target to the upside. With the first resistance for XRP well placed at the middle boundary of the prevailing chart pattern between the $1.10 to $1.13 mark, this price margin coincides with the 100 simple moving average of the 4-hour chart. Another significant resistance level will most likely appear at the 50% Fibonacci retracement level at $1.13, residing near the 20 and 50 simple moving averages of the 4-hour chart. Looking at XRP's logarithmic chart, edited from a 2017 wave trend on the weekly chart, we could see the first top well placed somewhere between the $5 to $7 margin, which might appear an unrealistic price target at this point. However, according to the findings deduced from this analysis and compared to the previous all-time highs for XRP, there's a potential for a drastic upward swing to kick in much sooner rather than later. Should the selling pressure in XRP increase, we could also see the prices retesting key support levels before exposing newer targets to the upside. Thus, the first line of defense for the Ripple asset will be registered at the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level at $1.06, which coincides with the support line given by the MRI. And breaking below the multi-month support level could hint of an impending struggle for the bulls. Yet the last leg of the support trend will appear at the downside trend line of the parallel channel at $1.01. Until the bulls can break above the prevalent pattern on the technical, XRP might continue its trend to lower lows until the charts can reveal a decisive directional intention. But in the meantime, XRP's reduced price offers the best buy opportunity for XRP enthusiasts. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And we'll see you next time.